What is up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, we're actually doing something like a little bit more exciting than like we're playing with the car still. But one thing that we've just bought, Indy and I went halves on it. We just bought a little ripper. We just bought ourselves a freaking pit bike. So we just bought ourselves this little bad boy, this little 110cc. It's manual. I don't know much about bikes, but I've always dreamed about freaking owning one of these. And when it popped up, I kind of just asked Indy, and she was like, "Yeah, sure, let's get halves in it." So we now have a pit bike, so we can take it to events like, obviously not like Summer Nats and anything at Sydney, but the smaller events are like more bush and everything, and more fun and more laid back. We're gonna have ourselves a pit bike, which is gonna be freaking sick. So I guess like while it's just sitting here, we're gonna freaking like start it and like have fun with it. So Indy and I are out here because we're just gonna have it a little rip around here. Now we're obviously not gonna ride like all around, but we gotta make sure it runs, obviously. We saw a video of when we bought it that it was running. But we pretty much got to make sure that it's all good to go, and then obviously just have some fun with it. And then hopefully if upstairs goes out at all today at any point, I want to test the new starter on the engine, and we can see if that starts up nice and easy. So I'm gonna fill the bike up with some fuel, and we're gonna have some fun with it. Where was it? Okay, choke's on. Yeah, there's something weird going on with the rear back wheel. It's a bit wobbly. The back wheel's not on properly. As you go, it's like this. Can you feel it?
Couldn't find the gears. Like I tried to put in the clutch and stuff and it wasn't doing it.
You might have to be like actually revving the tits out of it to get it into the next gear or something. That's a lot louder than I thought it would be.
Same, yeah.
I wonder if there's a way we can quieten it down so we can actually have fun with it.
The wheel's not on.
Yeah. So like, if I lift that, you should be able to wiggle it. Oh no. Like you can clearly see that it wobbles back and forth.
Oh. What'd you do?
Nothing. But I noticed that it wasn't too happy. Maybe I'm too fat.
Oh, don't say that. Give it a bit.
I am. But like it dies as soon as you give it a little bit. Wonder what that'd be.
Right, well, is it out of fuel already?
No, it can't be. We've only just started running it.
Okay.
Unless we did have it on reserve.
Well, that's what I was trying to say before. Like a full-blown apology.
Apology?
I said, are you sure it's not on reserve? Do you just want to try it the other way? Yeah. Because, you know, we don't know. We could just do little, like, we could just, you know, try other things out. It's not going to hurt. I want an apology. Okay, I said that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you were right. But, yeah, that's a ripper. I wish there was a way we could quieten it down.
Yeah.
So that we can actually ride it around and everything. But yeah, that's awesome. And then we'll pump up the rear tire and stuff.
Give me another go.
Oh, you want to go again? So what was it?
You had me, go up. Had me driving on reserve, like a peasant.
Do you want to chuck on the helmet and film with the GoPro?
Okay, sure.
I feel like you kind of look down when you're riding anyways. Do you want me to put it on?
Ow, it's loud.
Oh yeah, it is, eh?
Okay. What's it in?
It's got to be out of gear, remember? So as long as it rolls without the clutch in, you're good. So all the way up is neutral. Yeah.
Okay.
It should just start now.
So what, up or down for second?
Down. Yeah.
Okay.
Up is neutral, so down is first, then second. Little ripper.
It kicks when you change into second.
It didn't for me.
It was pretty, I was like, oh.
With mine, it was pretty normal. Were you still revving it when you clicked it into second?
Not a lot.
Yeah. See, I was completely off it when I went into second. Sick. Now I've had some fun with it. Okay, we should probably put it away now so we don't know.
Yeah, it's weird for me that first and second and stuff are like both down. Like it was good that with the Ninja, first was down and the only like down was first.
Yeah,
up
and then
was all the
is
other
straight.
gears.
Yeah, big bikes, I know I like that, yeah.
And that was much better because you just knew all the way down was first and you were good. One half click up from that was neutral,
and
the
then
rest were
everything
just
else
up.
is- yeah.
And that was like way better.
Well, I guess this is all I've ever learned. And because of the way my feet are, it's really hard for me mid-ride to go upper gear. Because I can't go under because my legs are so bent. I can't go under to lift it up.
Okay,
So
yeah,
clicking
that's what we
down
got.
for me works really well.
These are gonna have to be garage tights now.
Oh, because you burnt them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, I burnt my hand too. So it's already claimed its first few sols, but
Clearly pros.
yeah, but it's because the exhaust sticks out so far in it. So I will heat wrap all this. Oh, I think that must be from your
That's my
tights.
tights.
Yeah.
Take them back.
But that's an absolute ripper. I don't know why the rear wheel wobbles, but we'll fix that. This thing's an absolute ripper, especially once you get in second gear. I didn't want to go too hard in first gear because I didn't know what the power band was like. Yeah, just kick the car. Because I didn't know what the power band was going to be like. I didn't know if I revved it, it was going to throw me off the bike. Plus, I'm a fat ass, so we got to pump up that rear tire. But this thing's going to be sick at events.
It's got a kick.
Yeah, and it flies. Like, it's got some speed to it. James was saying that it'd properly get some speed up. So, now I really want to start the wagon. So we're just gonna hope and pray that that upstairs goes out, because if they go out today, we're gonna freaking start the beach. Because I reckon now it'll kick real easy. I actually did the dual battery system in the back, so I'll show you guys that. I didn't film it because I didn't think that anyone would really care to watch me pretty much plumb up a dual battery system. And especially being like a mechanical car, it's really unnecessary. You'd never really use it. Like, you don't need a dual battery setup, but the AGM battery we had was too small. And then like the big lead acid battery, if we ever have any issues with that, the AGM battery will like save the day and be able to do a good job. So may as well link them together. I could do it from stuff I had here in the garage, so wasn't any skin off my teeth. Oh, and I also like try and open up the injector hat now. Notice how it's real stiff now? Yeah, that's like I just made it so that like if you go sit in the car now and like put your foot on the accelerator more or less, Yeah, just like you're driving. Yeah, there's a bit of play. That's normal. See how if the response feels a little bit better?
It's way better.
Yeah, like that's what I was thinking. Like it's so easy to hit limiter because there was no restriction on it. Like you could just barely touch it and the hat would go wide open. So now with it actually being like real stiff, that little bit of play is just because I need to trim the cable, but I want to figure out where the perfect throttle setup is before I go trimming it, because if I trim it too short, then we have to frickin' get a new cable.
So how open is like that?
Barely. So rest your foot on it so it gets rid of that slack. Don't worry about the slack. And then just where it's springy.
That would just be like driving around. Like...
Oh, well, it drives by itself. You don't really need much. Yeah. But then like go like full throttle, and then like kind of like if you were trying to like really pedal it and go like smoothly.
We need to like fix this seat because I can't actually go full throttle like without like bringing my butt off the chair.
Why? Because you can't actually like reach the seat.
Do you know how tall you are? So yeah, it's like that's like full throttle and that's like coming off the chair. I need a booster chair.
Is that with? Did you slide the chair forward?
Can't slide.
Yeah, it can. Didn't you know that?
Wait, it couldn't have power cruise, could it?
Yes. Did you drive it set to me?
Yeah.
How the hell did you reach the pedals?
That's why I couldn't do both, and that's why I felt like shitty because wait, no, that is all the way forward.
Is it? Go back then.
Is there stuff behind it?
Shouldn't be.
There is no forward and back.
It should. It's just on the rails. Hang on, I'll come behind you and I'll fucking push you.
I'm pushing off the card.
Hang on, we'll go forward. Because that should definitely be all the way back.
Right,
You ready? Go.
push me. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious?
I'm serious.
So now can you reach the pedals normal?
Yes. Oh, I could have done skids. Damn.
I didn't know that's why it was so hard. That's why I couldn't figure it out. I was like, if you can reach the accelerator, why can't you reach the brake? They're like next to each other.
Pedals at once, and you're like, drive with both feet, and I was like, trying to reach both.
Well, yeah, the seat moves. So next time you drive it, you're gonna be able to have fun with it.
Great to know.
What do you mean? It's not like the cars from the '60s. Of course, the seat
I
moves.
thought you bolted it in. I don't know why.
The car's still stock inside.
I told everyone. Ben, Bella, Scott. I was like, I can't reach both pedals, and they're like, oh, is it bolted in? And I was like, I'm pretty sure. Everyone just let me drive around like that.
Well, either way, I shortened the hell out of this spring, so there's heaps of tension in it. Yeah, I shortened the hell out of this spring, so there's heaps of tension in it. So it's so much harder to open the hat, but in retrospect, that means you've got so much more throttle control, which is insane, which is perfect. And then when we end up getting Indy to drive it, it's going to make it so much better for her to drive, yeah. Because you can really get touchy, I guess you'd say, with it. Oh, man. Fingers crossed. Come on, guys. Go do something. It's the middle of the day on a Tuesday. If they go do something, then we can freaking start this bitch. And I'm really keen to do that. One thing, I don't know why, but in the sauce bottle, so in this jerry can, and then if you ever wonder why we use sauce bottles, I don't know. I guess it just is really good for holding it, but it's become a bit of a meme, using tomato sauce or using using barbecue sauce or something. So the reason we use this is just because it uses, out of this nozzle, it really, it almost atomizes it, gives it a good amount. One good squirt isn't too much. And that's how you prime the engine, because for the people that don't know, with the mechanical fuel pump, it has to physically be spinning to send the fuel up. And then especially with how tall the hat is, it takes a while for the fuel to get up there. The car's got to be running for a while before it can actually, well, not running, but it's got to actually start before it can get up there. Normally when the cars first start and it just goes rum, that's usually it just starting off the fuel you've squirted in the hat. Now, not only do we have a starter motor that is 10 times faster now, and a second battery, so we're never going to have power issues. For some reason, I always use 91. I don't know why, but I was talking to Mitch and talking to some other guys, and they all use 98. So, seems like we had to get 98 for the bike, we may as well fill the tomato sauce bottles up with 98 from now on, so that so it combusts a bit better, because unleaded fuel is actually like a little bit more flammable and combustible than methanol. I know it doesn't make sense, but that is why you start them off unleaded petrol instead of methanol. So for all the people that didn't know, when we're putting fuel in the hat, we're actually putting unleaded petrol in there. We're not putting methanol in there. So that's a bit of a doozy, a bit of a cool one. Because I remember when I found that out, I was like, what the freaking hell? But yeah, fingers crossed they leave soon. We can start it.
I need to start a GoFundMe for my clothing. First I lost my shoes in the crash, and now I'm losing time.
You only lost one shoe in the crash, and then somehow when we got back, when we got back, somehow I found the shoe in the middle of the wagon, just sitting perfectly. So
like glass inside of it.
Did you throw it out?
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would have thrown it out.
It was like glass in all the little grooves.
Fashion before form.
It doesn't hurt. It's not hurt.
Yeah. Oh, this burn that I got on my hand. I wonder if you can see it if I close up enough. No, you can't really see it. But yeah, I accidentally touched the exhaust when I was like pushing in the kickstart. So lesson learned. Again, I'm really good at learning lessons the hard way. So, but that's going to be so fun at events. And we might have a bit of a secret coming, like a bit of a surprise. We might be getting a tow rig very soon, and a bloody good one at that too. So with the help of a good mate, he's actually really looking after us, and there's a good chance we might be getting a bloody tow rig. So we can start moving the car under our own power. We don't need to rely on Ben. We don't need to rely on Tim. We can actually do it by ourselves. Which is going to be insane. It's going to completely change the game. We're not going to be just locked to the garage unless it's an event. We can actually like take the wagon out. I want to take it out on a shoot. I've got this awesome shoot planned in my head that I really want to do. I can't wait to do it with the wagon. And it's going to involve Indy, and it's going to be so sick. But yeah, now that we may actually have a tow vehicle, it's going to make so much more possible, which is going to be freaking insane. I'm so keen to go for a little rip. I don't know why I said a little rip. So annoyingly, we've been sitting around waiting for like nearly 2 hours, praying to God that they'd possibly leave just so we could start the wagon. But they haven't gone, so I don't think today's going to be the day. So I'm going to finish this video up just here, and then I'm planning to possibly grab the camera out tomorrow and film as well, because then I have work Thursday and Friday, so I wouldn't be able to upload again this week unless I film, edit tomorrow, and then schedule an upload. So I'm really like I want to smash out that dash and get the taco and everything in there. So that's probably gonna be tomorrow's job, because it's literally only like 4 wires and then just mounting it in there, and then it'll be good to go. So I'm gonna wrap up today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one, which should hopefully be Thursday. If not, like always, it'll be Monday, except for this week because it was Tuesday. But I get it. I know I'm not the best with upload schedules at the moment, but you will have an upload soon. So stick around for that. Whenever it's gonna be, sit on the edge of your chair and wait. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Alrighty guys, peace.